Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to another deep dive into global affairs. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about the idea of the US joining the Commonwealth? Let's get into it. In a surprising political development, Britain appears to have a unique offering to entice former US President. A grand state visit hosted by King Charles III. If this happens, Trump would become the only U.S. president to be formally welcomed by two British monarchs. While the king's personal feelings on such a visit remain unknown, his royal duty dictates that he would host a series of lavish receptions with the expected decorum. Reports of this possible visit have also sparked discussions about an even more extraordinary proposal, the idea of the United States becoming an associate member of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth of Nations, a coalition of 56 countries, mostly former British colonies, includes nations like Canada, India, and South Africa. However, notable exceptions include the United States and Ireland. Some non-British colonized countries, particularly in Africa, have also joined the Commonwealth, demonstrating that membership extends beyond historical ties. The Commonwealth is often perceived as less influential than other global alliances. While it does hold significance for some member states, major leaders frequently skip its summits in favor of engagements in organizations such as the G20 or APEC. Australia, for example, has prioritized these over deeper engagement with the Commonwealth, aside from sporadic participation in the Commonwealth Games. Nevertheless, the Commonwealth offers considerable benefits, particularly to smaller, less economically powerful nations that rely on its resources for international collaboration and aid. Despite its lack of prominence, the organization fosters diplomatic relationships, provides economic assistance, and maintains democratic values among its members. Would the United States fit into this grouping? At first glance, it seems unlikely. While the Commonwealth requires its members to uphold democratic principles, it has maintained ties with nations such as Pakistan and Zimbabwe, which have faced scrutiny over their governance. Given the tumultuous state of U.S. politics, concerns over democratic stability might arise, yet it would still likely surpass the standards required for membership. For us president, however, the attraction to the Commonwealth may not be about its practical benefits but rather his fascination with monarchy. Throughout his career, he has expressed admiration for royal traditions, often misunderstanding the constitutional role of figures like Queen Elizabeth II and now King Charles III. U.S. President reverence for royalty, coupled with his unpredictable approach to international relations, makes this proposal intriguing yet improbable. Charles serves as the head of the Commonwealth, but this role is not automatically tied to the British monarchy. It was granted to him by agreement among member states, largely as a tribute to the unwavering commitment shown by Queen Elizabeth II. She often prioritized Commonwealth ties over the preferences of her own British government, emphasizing the organization's importance beyond Britain's direct influence. Although the UK government under Prime Minister Keir Starmer may extend the invitation for a state visit, integrating the United States into the Commonwealth would require unanimous approval from all existing members. Given U.S. President's past foreign policy stances, such as his suggestions about acquiring Canada or his hardline stance against South Africa's land reforms, it's difficult to envision a consensus in favor of U.S. inclusion. Many Commonwealth nations, wary of aligning too closely with either the U.S. or China, maintain cautious diplomatic balances. Some, like Australia, remain deeply committed to U.S. alliances, while others, such as Ghana and Pakistan, rely heavily on Chinese economic support. In a world increasingly shaped by powerful authoritarian figures, middle-power nations like Australia must diversify their diplomatic and economic partnerships. While the Commonwealth may seem symbolic at times, its potential for fostering global cooperation cannot be dismissed. It stands as one of the few international organizations where smaller nations have a platform alongside larger powers, enabling collaboration that might otherwise be unattainable. While the idea of the United States joining the Commonwealth may be far-fetched, the discussions it has sparked highlight the shifting dynamics of international politics. Whether or not U.S. President visit materializes and whether the U.S. ever seriously considers Commonwealth membership remains to be seen. For now, all eyes are on King Charles and how he navigates these diplomatic maneuvers. What do you think? Should the U.S. become an associate member of the Commonwealth, or is this simply political posturing? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more global insights.